I got all this training stuff on my mind because you know, I've gone back to my old YouTube channel name, Golden Bell Training. So I've got like all this training stuff on my mind. Urban Acolyte grew out of Golden Bell Training. That channel initially was like martial arts, meditation, and kettlebell training. And you know, those of you who are subscribed, the channel was called My Name is Prince. It was my personal vlog. But I had an Aikido video blow up. I've got like 30 the next 30 videos already planned for that channel. I had them planned back in January, and it's just with the GMB apprenticeship, and we moved back from Bangkok back to Pattaya in February, and just everything going on. It's been hard to keep up with my schedule that I set way back when, and then trying to figure out how I was going to do this coaching training thing too. There's a lot going on. But that channel is kind of, it's like, well, I don't really feel right posting my personal vlog stuff now. I've gotten to the point where I can see what YouTube videos and channels people are watching who are watching that channel now, because there's so much buzz and activity. A lot of people are watching Ramsey Dewey, martial arts journey. It's a good thing. They're like watching a lot of the martial arts channels that I watch, which is good because that's where I kind of got my idea. That's where I've been doing my YouTube research. So it's like, oh, pat myself on the back. My YouTube research has paid off. That was something that, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it like I lost motivation to keep working on this channel because I was seeing that, like, a lot of the people who were watching and interacting with the videos were watching Fandom Menace channels, and I'm like, that's not the people I'm trying to attract. That's not the audience that I'm interested in, right? I'm not interested in interacting and engaging with Fandom Menace people. And then I had to think about it. I was like, well, why is that? Oh, it's because the Doomcock video, there's so many people watching the Doomcock video and going and downvoting it because they can't deal with the truth, right? You know, people get these tribes and they get behind influencers, and that's why they call them influencers, right? Because they influence the way you think, the way you perceive stuff. And, you know, it's like, then somebody comes along and they say something about this influencer that you don't like, and it's like, no, I can't deal with it. You know, it creates the whole cognitive dissonance thing. And I've seen that with the Fandom Menace people who follow that. I met someone in person who watched all those channels, you know, when the Captain Marvel movie came out. This is kind of an interesting segue, but I'm like talking about it, but it's going to come up later. So you have to stay tuned for when that comes back, specifically because it's like, I dealt with a guy who was a fan of the Fandom Menace channels and was letting this inform the way he saw these MCU Marvel movies, right? When Captain Marvel came out, and there's a thing, all these Fandom Menace channels, Comicsgate, people in that little Comicsgate group. I don't want to just label them all Fandom Menace, because I think of Fandom Menace as a Star Wars movement, and this is like a geek culture thing, right? And it really, like I keep saying, look, you got Gamersgate, Comicsgate, Star Wars Gate. Fandom Menace falls under Star Wars Gate, right? Comicsgate, I mean, you know, Big Daddy Ethan, Jeremy's Big Daddy Ethan, he's the big one behind that, right? So that's why I was like, I don't know if I can call these other geek culture channels who kind of echo that same message. I don't really want to call them the Fandom Menace, even though, you know, I mean, like, I don't watch any of that stuff. Since my focus has been on Golden Bell Training, my martial arts channel, I haven't paid attention to anything. None of the Star Wars channels, the people that I'm like, that I've met, that I like, I've been disconnected from all of it, and I don't really have I don't really have any intentions on reconnecting with them, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys, right? Yeah, I read somewhere whenever somebody says if I'm being honest, that means they're about to tell a lie or they already told one. No, there's no lie here. Like I'm really being honest with you guys. I just, if now I've had people reach out to me about collabing, podcasts and whatnot. Like the homie Chris Ryans, what it Broaxium, like we've been, I mean, that I've been bumping with that dude. Like he made a couple of my t-shirt designs. He's done a lot of artwork, a lot of work on the back ends for me back when I was in the US. So like big homie, we definitely gotta hook up. I told him I was waiting on this green screen that's behind me, so obviously, you know, big homie, when you see the replay or whatever, you know, you just let me know. But remember, I'm 12 hours ahead of you here in Thailand, so you know, you got to remember that there's a time difference, right? So and I'm doing this fitness apprenticeship. Like really right now I need to be writing my notes in my journal for my coach and putting up my workout videos. But I'm here hanging out with you guys. I just tell her, yeah, you know, she knows I'm a YouTuber. The YouTube is work for me, so that's what I'll be doing when I hop off of here, and then I'm gonna hit the sack because it's already 10:40. I got to get up and get to my workout.